Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your MicroDic router for internet vending using the voucher, which can be printed and distributed to the users and make money out of it. First, connect your laptop to internet from any source. In my case, I just connect from my own Wi-Fi. Then you must go to mikrotik.com/download. Then select the version of MicroDic you want to download. I have my Windows 11 64-bit, so I will choose and click 64-bit. After that, plug the end of the internet cable to your laptop or desktop, which is connected from port number 2 on your MicroDic router. Then, navigate to Download folder, and click MicroDic which you have downloaded earlier. If you didn't see your device, just click Neighbors. Then click the MAC address of your MicroDic router. Assuming that you can access your MicroDic device, let's log in, so that we can reset the modem to 0 configuration. Go to System, Reset Configuration, check these 2 boxes, and click Reset. If you cannot access it, just unplug the power adapter to power off your modem. Then hold the reset button and plug the power on. If the USR LED blinks, release the reset button. Blinking indicates that it has reset the device. Let's wait until it completely reboots. Notice the password. By default it has a blank password, then click Connect. If change password prompt will appear, then update your new password. For simplicity, I just use easy password since this is a demo. I will just use 1, 2, 3, 4. But for you, use a strong password that you can remember always. I will close the Winbox and open it again, and log in using our updated password. First, notice the IP address. It has 0 values, as it has 0 configuration on it, and cannot obtain IP address from our ISP. Let's input my updated password which is different from yours, and click Connect. We are now inside of our router. We need to open a terminal to check if we are connected to internet. Let's just input ping 8.8.8.8 and hit enter. It says, no route to host. So we are not connected to the internet, as it has 0 configuration on it. We will just press Ctrl+C to stop the ping on terminal. Next we will connect our router to the internet. For me, to avoid a waiting time, I will first go to IP Firewall. Click NAT tab, then click Add button. For chain, it should be SRC NAT. For out interface, it should be Ether 1. Click Action, then select Masquerade. Click Apply. Click OK. Now we need to enable the DHCP client. Click IP, and click DHCP client. Click Add button. Select Ether 1 for interface, which you must have plugged already. The Internet cable from ISP modem to port 1 of your MicroDic router. Click Apply. Click OK. Now we can see that it has obtained IP address. Let's check if the router is now connected to the Internet. Go to New Terminal and type ping google.com, and hit Enter. Ping has returned the IP of Google server, means your router is now connected to the Internet. Let's close to exit the terminal. Next, we will connect our laptop to the Internet, which is connected to Ether 2 on our router. Let's configure it. First go to Bridge. Click Add button and create Bridge 1. Click Apply. Click OK. Then let's provide IP for the Bridge 1 we created earlier. Go to IP, click Addresses. In Address List, click Add button. 192.168.10.1/24. Select Bridge 1. Click Apply. Click OK. We have successfully created and provided IP on our Bridge 1. Now let's provide Internet for the Bridge 1. To do so, let's create a DHCP server. Go to IP, and click DHCP server. Click DHCP, and click DHCP setup. Select Bridge 1. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. We have created a DHCP server for our Bridge 1. Now we will add the Ether 2 to the Bridge 1, so that our laptop can receive Internet. Go to Bridge. Click Ports. Click Add button. For interface, we will add Ether 2 which our laptop is connected to. For the bridge, let's select Bridge 1. Click Apply. Click OK. After that, your laptop should have Internet connected. Let me check mine. I am now connected to the internet. Now let's configure the WLAN for Wi-Fi connection. Go to Interfaces. Click WLAN 1, and click the check button to enable it. Double-click again the WLAN 1. From WLAN 1 interface, click Wireless tab. Select the A/P bridge for mode. For band setting, if you have BGN, then select it, so that the old and new Wi-Fi devices can connect to it. 2 GHz is unlicensed frequency, means everybody can use it. To avoid such noise, MicroDic has option to scan the usage frequency. Let's scan the frequency and choose the lowest usage. Click Frequency Usage tab. WLAN 1 is selected as default. Let's click Start. Now we can see the lowest usage of frequency. Just close the frequency scanner and remember the lowest frequency. Then let's change the frequency setting on our WLAN 1 interface, based on scan result. After that, we will change our SSID. I will change it to WLan Hotspot. On the security profile, let's leave it as default. We don't want people to use password on connecting to the hotspot. But of course not on the internet. Click Apply. Click OK. We already have configured the wireless. We will now create a hotspot. First, go to Bridge. Click Add button and create a bridge name Bridge Hotspot. Click Apply. Click OK. Then let's provide IP for the bridge hotspot we created earlier. Go to IP, click Addresses. In Address List, click Add button. 11.11.11.1/24. Select Bridge Hotspot. Click Apply. Click OK. Next, we will create a DHCP server for Bridge Hotspot. Go to IP, and click DHCP server. On the DHCP tab, click DHCP Setup. Then select Bridge Hotspot. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. After setup successful prompt, notice the DCHP pool number, as it is important. Now we will route all connections from WLAN to the bridge hotspot. To do this, we will add WLAN 1 to bridge hotspot. Go to Bridge. Then click Ports. Click Add button to assign a new bridge port. For the interface, let's select WLAN 1. For the bridge, select Bridge Hotspot. Click Apply. Click OK. Next, we will now configure our hotspot server. Go to IP, click Hotspot. If you can't see the Server tab, just click the first tab until Server tab is visible. Then click Servers. On the Server tab, click Hotspot Setup. In Hotspot interface, select Bridge Hotspot. Click Next. Check Masquerade Network, so that it can access the Internet. Click Next. Click Next. On Select Certificate, just select None. Click Next. Click Next. Click Next. On the DNS name, just type any name you want, with the extension of .net or .com. In my case, I will just use glen.net. Click Next. Now we need at least single user for this hotspot setup. Default admin name is fine for me. For simplicity, I will just use password 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an account that has no limits in any forms. Click Next. After successful setup, click the configured hotspot server. And change address per MAC equals to 1. Click Apply. Click OK. Then go to Server Profiles, and click the server profile that is automatically created. On Login tab, check HTTP PAP and HTTP CHAP. On Radius tab, check Use Radius. Click Apply. Click OK. Now we will create, for example, another user profiles. Click IP, click Hotspot. Then click User Profiles. Click Add button to add a user profile. Let's name it as Speed 10, as we will limit the user for this profile to use 10 Mbps of upload and download. On Address Pool, this is the pool that I have said lately. If you have not remember it, just go to IP, then click DHCP server. Then this is the address pool that we must use for hotspot user profile, the DHCP pool 1. On rate limit, type 10M/10M for upload and download speed. Click Apply. Click OK. Finally, we will add a user that can connect to the speed 10 limit. With 1 hour limit, go to users. Then click add button. In General tab, we will use the Hotspot 1 server that we created earlier. In the name box, we will use user 10.1, as we will route this user to use 10 megabit of speed and limit of 1 hour. For the password, for simplicity of this demo, I will just use 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the profile we will use the speed 10. Click Apply. Click OK. Let's now set the time limit of this user to 1 hour. Click Limits. Then click Limit Uptime. The format is hour, minute and seconds. Click Apply. Click OK. Let's check if I have to log in on connecting the Wi-Fi hotspot. First, I will have to unplug my internet LAN cable from my laptop to avoid any conflict. Then, I will try to connect Wi-Fi, using the created user account with its password. That's it. I have connected the internet and limit the user for 10 megabit speed. In the next video, we will use the user manager to make this things more handy. And from there we can print any voucher.